Hey, so can we talk about fat phobia for a moment?
No, just kidding. Welcome back to my channel, you goons and goobers. There's like a couple new people since my last video. It's been a couple days, but I want to say hi to all you little freaks who watch this for some reason. I actually was thinking of exploring and expanding my content, and I was thinking of looking at some stuff on Twitter to talk about, because as we know, Twitter is a cesspool, so there's always gonna be something great there. Alright, with that out of the way, let's get into the videos. I'm sure everyone knows the drill by now.
Hey, so can we talk about fat phobia for a moment? Hold on, let me show you something. So you also need to see this too for context. Now, the caption of that video, for those who aren't understanding what's happening here, can't wait to show you guys our weight loss when we look like this. Hashtag funny, hashtag weight loss. So if you still don't quite understand what was happening there, the picture they're saying is the after picture is actually the before picture. And they've made weight loss, being fat, a joke. And I say they've made it a joke because they literally hashtagged it funny. It's so funny. Being fat is so funny. It's not a joke. We are not here to amuse you, to entertain you. I am tired of people making assumptions of other people based solely on their appearance.
Well, shit, I'm sure they're tired of people like you who make assumptions solely based on their own appearance as well. I'll be honest, I don't get the point of the original joke. Maybe it's supposed to be satirical, or maybe it's supposed to be funny because that's not how weight loss works, or it's a joke about Botox maybe. I don't know, I kinda suck at jokes, so I don't try to automatically assume, but honestly, even if it was a fat joke, so what? What are you gonna do? Like what, you gonna tell the teacher they said a bad word? I don't get the point of being this mad. Like, you can easily just move on with your life. It's not about you, it's about them, and you're just inserting yourself into their own joke. In fairness, one could argue I'm doing the same thing here. I could just ignore the lady, but I like to complain about stuff, so tough titties.
There are medical conditions that make it hard for people to lose weight. There are medical conditions that require them to take certain medications that make them gain weight or make it hard to get weight off. You don't know someone's life story. You don't know their struggles.
Yeah, and this isn't about all of those people you're talking about. This is about them, the people in the video. This person is just projecting their own insecurities again. They aren't making judgments about anyone. They aren't saying all fat people eat a gallon of pizza grease and lard every day. All they are doing is making a joke about themselves. I could literally act like you right now and just be like, well, you don't know their struggles. Like, shut the fuck up. No one cares. It's not about you.
And you don't know if your comment about how they need to put down the cheeseburger and pick up a salad, or how they need to get off the internet and go for a walk, you don't know if that is the comment. That is their reason.
When did they ever say this? Can someone like point out in the video where they said that they just hate like fat people or something? Cause I did not get that impression.
But y'all don't care because in your mind, you're behind your screen. And if they can't take it, they should get off the internet. I'm sorry, that is not a valid excuse to me. So you're telling a group of people that instead of them expecting kindness and respect for other humans, they should instead seclude themselves and be excluded from things that other people enjoy because y'all can't be respectful. That shows your lack of self-control. You know the thing you claim fat people don't have around food? You're the one showing your lack of self-control. You're showing your lack of decorum. Do better.
Oh my god, why are you so dramatic? Do better. No, how about you suck my dick? I didn't even want to be mean, but when motherfuckers say do better, it just brings out like the rage in me. Like, I get angry, bro. In seriousness, I obviously don't. It's annoying, like, really. I don't get it. This person's voice is cracking and they're like about to cry over this. This couple is just making a harmless joke about themselves, and they got this random ass TikToker like shitting their pants over it and assuming how they think and act. Like, honestly, yeah, you should get off the internet because this is not a normal reaction. There is no group of people acting like this that you claim that they want off the internet. It's just you and like a tiny handful of people. It's not normal. Like, how do you get from a joke of two people that these two people believe that millions upon millions of fat people should be secluding themselves and all that? Like, I swear this person is one nacho away from claiming that this couple is the next enforcer of the Third Reich. This person says you, like, a lot, and it makes me wonder who they're talking to. Their mom? Their ex? Themselves?
You to entertain you. You don't know what y'all do in your mind. You're telling y'all can't. That shows your lack of self-control.
See, like, the couple never said any of this stuff. They just made a dumb joke. It's not that deep. I really am just amazed. That was a wonderful video to go over. Can't wait to go on to the next one.
Positive things about the fat experience, part 2. One of my favorite things about being fat is that we don't experience bloating the same way other people do. Even if I'm super bloated, first of all, you can barely tell, and then second of all, my clothes already function with weight fluctuation, so it's fine.
What? That's supposed to be a positive thing? You know, being bloated or looking bloated all the time isn't really a good thing. That sounds painful and probably looks like you're holding in a fat shit. Hey, I mean, some people probably like the look or something. I don't know, man, I'm trying not to get censored by YouTube. Her other point is that her clothes function with weight fluctuation, but I thought that, like, most clothes did. Women usually wear leggings in America, and those are stretchy, and cotton t-shirts are somewhat universal. The video isn't really promoting anything, but I wouldn't consider any of these things positive. They just sound like an inconvenience, honestly. I didn't even have much to say, but let's move on.
When we're talking about the connections between fat phobia and ableism, there's a few places that you can start. The first thing that I like to go to is that they're both access-based oppressions in a lot of ways. And what I mean by that is that, like, you are physically barred from doing certain things based on the way that your body looks or the way that it is.
Nobody understands how embarrassing it is to live with obesity. Out of the way, please. Wherever you go, you're treated differently.
I guess take that big booth by the window.
I mean, yeah, obesity definitely stunts you doing certain things and making things such as walking more difficult. You know what the difference is, though? Someone who has an amputated leg or someone who has an illness like cerebral palsy didn't have a choice. They didn't want to have a disability, but they do, and they make the most out of what they can and live their life. So yeah, nice try, but don't compare yourself to actually disabled people. Obesity may be crippling you, but you are not the same as someone who was with a medical condition or went through a tragedy.
For instance, if you are a fat person and there are no chairs that fit you in a movie theater, you can't go to the movie theater. If you are in a wheelchair and that movie theater has stairs to access it, you can't go to that movie theater. So that is like a link based on like what the asks are from the movements.
Okay, we're finally going to start with pre-boarding. Anyone needing special assistance getting on the aircraft? Oh,
Coming through. Oh, how humiliating. But even at Disneyland, I get reminded of my weight. Excuse me. Gotta go to the front of the line. Oh, what shame I feel.
There needs to be like structural change in order for all people to have access to all spaces.
Places like the movies and most places in general typically are accessible for everyone, including people with wheelchairs. Now, if you're so fat that you can't fit in a seat, that is honestly your own fault. Movie seats, especially in America, are pretty wide on top of that. I don't understand where this attitude comes from, where they think that the entire movie theater and the whole country has to cater to them, one singular person. This person in specific is pretty big too, and I'm not sure I've even seen someone that large in public, honestly. People like this, they're really frustrating because they try to compare themselves to actually disabled people. Yes, obesity did disable you, but that was by your own choice. I don't understand where the entitlement comes from. How someone thinks that they have the right to demand everyone else to change because of their own bad life choices. This person clearly has a problem and is just wanting to push the blame onto everyone else. Is that something I haven't seen before? Oh, God, no, of course not. But no matter how many times I see it, it still bewilders my smooth little caveman brain. Actually wild. I've said my piece today, and with that I have some of my own things about unrelated to the videos. I'm glad you guys are enjoying these. It's fun for me to talk about it as well. I usually like to switch gameplay, but I'm in a Borderlands 2 grind right now, so I play whenever I have the chance, and it's good to record as well, I guess. Any other topics you guys want me to cover, just let me know, because I'd love to branch out. Leave your own thoughts in the comments if you have any. If not, have an empty head like mine. So bye.